There was one base lair twice, I believe. He went once he went one base muter, and once he went one base lurker. And yeah, the games like they looked like they were going to be over within like 10 minutes, and they went on for like 40 minutes or something.
Guys, we're in the game. You guys aren't joining.
Oh, well, yeah, I didn't see you go in. Let me join. For some reason, you're not showing us online again for me. It's really weird. I think you've hidden yourself.
See,
Yeah,
the thing
but
is,
it's
only one
important.
of you can actually join because Ty2 isn't opening a third op slot. So unfortunately, Kix, you are the loser in this game of musical chairs, and we're going to be starting the game without you. Rip.
Okay.
What is? Oh, Ty2's on his SCC user, isn't he?
Okay, you can hop in now.
Perfect. And I saw they banned triathlon. What was the other map they banned? And I'll just quickly set up my overlay while we're waiting.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go! ZDP action on Great Barrier Reef. And at the bottom right position as the yellow Zerg, we have the legendary Ty2 himself.
And in the bottom left corner, we have Lancerx in the Protoss colors.
In the Protoss colours.
Hell yeah.
Wait, this is peach versus yellow. I'm not going to be able to see anything on the
Yeah,
minimap.
it's like yellow versus yellow right now.
Oh
It's
my god.
Protoss.
It's all good. One looks like a Zerg and one looks like a Protoss. We can figure this out. We just can't use the minimap, that's all.
Alright, so Lancerx, fortunately for him, is not going to get overlorded. It's not a fate I would wish on any poor Protoss. But he may get 2-hatch lurkered. Where's that probe going? Is that, oh no, that's a normal timing, okay.
Yeah, this map is quite easy to wall as well. Although when I was doing the practice games, when I was trying to learn PvZ, I kept putting the pylon in the wrong place, so I would block my cannon or my gateway, so that didn't really help. I understand the plight of Protoss who complain about walls now. It's very difficult.
It is,
An
man.
overpull coming from Ty2.
The standard builds, Overpool versus Forge Fast Expand. He's not actually sending his probe though. It's actually interesting. This isn't. I saw somebody do this yesterday. I usually send the probe earlier than this so that I can build the Forge on 10. But maybe I'm just bad and that's not what you're supposed to do. Because
Well, it is a 3-player map, so there is only 2 possessions to scout.
oh, that's a good point. Yes.
Although he's sent in his probe to a strange location.
He may not have looked at the map before, if we're being completely honest. I've noticed people do that. Like Draco, for instance, I think he said on stream he'd never played... Was it Medusa, or was it New Electric Circuit or something? And it's like, you've been around forever, how have you never played this map?
Dude, he hasn't played like any of the ESL maps. He's never played Jade. He never played Gladiator.
He gets the
never
scout
played-
after when he sees that it's speedlings coming here on 1 hatchery.
Yeah, he also has the mental advantage of knowing Ty2's playstyle by this point. I'd say about 3 months ago, Ty2, even though he was a cool guy, no one really knew who he was, but where he's been sort of tearing his way through tournaments and showing that he is the new Michael, as it were, I think people are going to be a lot more wary about what he's doing.
Indeed.
Not going to be 1 base layer though. Does throw down the expansion here.
Someone in chat just told me to shift tab. I don't think that works when you're in OBS. I'm gonna try it just in case. It just makes everybody yellow. It's not a good idea.
Yeah,
Good try though.
they need to add the ability to add the diplomacy tab again, to set allies as obs. I know you can do it in the default observer slots from the maps, but you can't do it from the special observer slot.
Out of interest, what turn rate are we on right now? Do you know?
I either hosted 12. Wait, I didn't
you
host.
didn't
I
know.
didn't know.
Okay.
I think it was 12.
We were 16 before, so.
This is seems to be slightly laggy, although hopefully not too big of a deal, and neither of the players has complained. And Lancerx just going to shore up his wall here with the 3 probes against the speedlings. It's interesting, there weren't actually that many lings made considering he went for the speed, so maybe he just changed his mind, or I guess it's actually mainly just for a scout denial, so now he can change his build and do
Oh, he's
whatever
mining
he wants.
gas again, and he hasn't thrown down his third hatchery. Classic Ty2 style.
Yeah, and this map is pretty good for many layer things. Like, there's such a big main you can do slow lurker drops on.
Hydroden. Here we go.
Oh man, rip Protoss. Oh wait, this is perfect. Wait, I already told you guys, if Lancerx doesn't make more cannons now, I'm gonna start spamming no head in the chat. I'm busting out the shiny strats, man. Dude, this is how you get good at StarCraft. You guys think I'm joking, but I'm literally copying Shiny, who's really good at StarCraft.
Right, Ty2's not mining out the 100 mineral patch at his natural so that he can get the back expansion.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't realize that exists. It's really important to mine that first.
Wait.
Yeah, so he's just thrown down a macro hatchery in his base now.
Wait. Click on the mineral patches of the natural. Why are the right side ones really high value and the left side ones really low value? It's like it gradually increases as you go through from left to right.
It's so you can mine out the left side quicker, or at least on Ty2's base, so you can get to that back natural with units, rather than just having one open and then Dragoons can't ever get through there because they just get confused.
Yeah, and that 2500 patch on the far right is going to last forever.
Yeah, the also other really cool thing about this map is there is this weird sort of, I guess you call it kind of a cross in the middle that's quite thin. Like, the only units that really make too much use of it is something like Zerglings and Hydras. So it's a pretty cool map feature. You can of course go around the ring on the left. It looks like we are going to see some pressure on the wall.
Indeed we are. The second cannon is on the way, but more Hydras are coming down here. Is he going to have enough in time? It's actually a pretty nice wall here, a relatively narrow choke compared to some maps. So Ty2 will have to bust down the initial buildings first. It does look like it's going to be the...
He might just run in here. He's going
down,
for
here we
it.
go. Zerglings are running in, the Zealots coming forward, the probes coming forward, 2 cannons have finished, third and fourth cannon are on the way. He's only actually got 3 Hydras here, 3 Hydras, so he's not doing that much damage to the cannons. Finally coming in here, all the Zerglings are going to fall, but so are the 2 cannons. He's going to try and pick off these 2 building cannons. He doesn't actually finish off the top one. The probes are coming off, killing the Hydras. Zealot also doing the same. He can't actually finish a cannon. No, he actually kills
There's a huge
cannon.
line rally coming in though. There's about 12 Zerglings coming.
Oh, and there's no more cannons. There's only 1 Zealot to defend. The cannon is actually still alive, but it should go down very quickly. And I think he should be able to kill a lot of probes here.
Wait.
Oh, the probes. They're so strong.
Wait a
The
minute.
rally point continues.
So Ty2 went 3 hatch Hydra, but he only made 3 Hydras and only made Speedlings. That is actually such an interesting way to do this attack, but it's actually not bad. It's actually working out, although Lancerx has held here. Can he keep these cannons safe?
He should be
I
able
think
to.
it's held. He's fine.
Yeah, he has enough probes out the
Safe
front, and he's got two of the Zealots there as well. I don't think Ty2 is going to be able to break. I think he would have been better just going for the Hydralisks, actually.
Guys, the probe scout that's running away from this Ty2's base actually has 1 kill. That's got to be a drone kill, right?
Yeah, I believe he got a drone in the main.
And I mean, Ty2
He needs to
is...
throw down his gateway at the front though, or the Zerglings might get in.
Yeah, Ty2 are actually... I don't know, Ty2 is really low on drones right now. He's only got 1 drone mining his natural, and he looks like he's going super all in with these lings. I'm not sure they're going to be able to do too much, but he does have 3 more Hydralisks.
Lancerx actually mined out that 100 mil patch, went up to the top, and he's like, huh, what's over here? Let me see what this map looks like, and then he comes back. He's like, oh, alright, I guess I can't go through here. And, yeah, looks like Ty2 is going to be in quite a bit of trouble now. He's going to pick off these 2 buildings for free, I guess, stop the upgrade, but he's going to get smacked in the face with a 4-gate, or actually I guess it's a 3-gate, because he doesn't have the front gateway anymore.
Lancerx does cancel his +1 actually.
I think that might be a little bit of a mistake here. He is finally getting his Templar Archives, but it feels a little bit late given the situation and how high his money is. But he's going to have to pull all his probes from the natural. Is he going to be able to hold?
Oh my god, this is the follow
So many
all in!
Zerglings and Hydras.
Oh my god, he's actually doing it. There's only one cannon. Wait, why is it unpowered? It said unpowered for a second, but then the pylon finished. The second cannon is on the way, but Lancerx, the no-head Protoss, didn't make enough cannons. GG.
Ty2, the
No
god
head.
of us.
Ty2 showing once again, do not underestimate him, and also showing every single Protoss watching the game. Please build cannons or you will die.
Oh man. Oh man. Come on, Protoss, please! When you play against Eonzer, when you play against Ty2, when you play against Michael, all you have to do to win the game is make a cannon. Or 5 cannons.
Wait, wasn't it Lancerx yesterday who was building like 7 cannons just blindly, or was that Dragon? That may have been Dragon. Like he built 7. Oh yeah, it was. Dragon built like 7 or 8 cannons on Python without a nexus that is natural, just to hold the choke.
That's what you gotta do, man. These dirty Zergs, they're always trying to bust you. We're in game, by the way, Kicks.
Yep, and I'm joining. Okay, so this is going to take us into the second game of this best of 3 set on Dante's Peak SE. It's interesting to me quickly because we had this map last week as well, but where it was the final map, we didn't really get to see it too often. But we've already seen it twice today in the first 2 games, so it should be cool.
Indeed it should. And spawning here, at the bottom right position, we do have the blue Protoss, Lancerx.
And in the bottom left corner, we have Ty2, the orange Zerg, who has reduced the turn rate to turn rate.
He's not making a drone, he's pipe pulling.
And
man.
yeah, classic 5 pull strats here.
It's not as swag as Michael yesterday going 4 pull.
He 4-pulled and cancelled all of his larva as well.
Yeah,
The truly baller 4-pull.
that was like the sickest 4 pull. Yeah, there we go. There is the spawning pool up. Is Lancerx going to be able to hold it? Is he going to be ready?
Well, he's scouting in the wrong direction, Kicks, so he might not be. However, when you go Forge Fast Expand, typically you double probe scout, so the Forge probe may also go out to scout, and could see this in time. Now, the response we saw yesterday from Dragon was to abandon the natural and immediately build a pylon and cannon in the main base, and defend it that way. So we'll see whether he tries to actually hold the natural or if he just does that.
Wait, this might be a gateway.
Based on what we've seen yesterday, I'm not too sure. No, there
Just
we go,
kidding.
the Forge. Yeah, we
And there's a
noticed.
double scout.
We noticed yesterday, and Sale pointed out, usually with a gateway expand, what you do is you send your probe back to mine rather than scout, and then go back and build a gateway after scout
He has
afterwards.
a really early forge though, so he might be fine here.
It's good. It's definitely good. But the question is he going to try and hold the natural, or is he going to hold the main? If you try and hold the main, you're actually much more guaranteed to not die. Holding the natural is dangerous. He is going to build it, but he builds a manor pylon though, to manor his own gas, which is not great, assuming he doesn't die to this, although it might not actually matter in the end. Meanwhile, the probe actually harassing a drone as well. If you can deny mining time, remember, there's only 5 drones here, so that's going to be a pretty big mineral loss.
Yeah, he actually has a drone out in the middle of the map as well. He did drone scout just to make sure where his enemy was, and I think he was
He
trying
has
to block any
blocking arc
cannons.
here. Although it's not tight. That is now.
All right, the 2 probe delay. Oh, Ty2 not paying attention for just a second. One of his links is actually attacking the forge for some reason rather than going into the main base. And here we go, the cannon only half done. A second cannon is on the way, actually in a Sim City to block the first cannon. Nicely done. He's going to stack onto the gas, but not the best position for him. The cannon is so close to finishing. It looks like the second cannon was actually stopped, probably killed. I'm not really sure, but the first cannon is definitely going to finish here.
I think he actually cancelled that second cannon because if minerals are above 200, and he wasn't
Yep.
mining with anything, so I believe he should be okay, but he is going to lose his forge. He's going into a gateway now, and that should at least allow him to get into some zealots. I mean, he's not necessarily in a terrible position, because Ty2's drone count is still incredibly low, but it looks like he will add his second hatchery now.
He does have 10 drones mining though.
Yeah.
He should
And
be
there's only
fine
11
here.
probes. 12 probes.
That went surprisingly better than I thought it would do, given the fact that cannon wasn't ready. Lancerx did a really good job pulling his probes at the right time, and it looks like he is actually going to go into 2-gate himself from this. So we are going to see some counter-aggression.
Yeah, so the probe is going to see everything that's going on here. It's going to see how many drones were made. He's going to see the natural hatchery and the lack of gas so far from Ty2. But a very curious situation here. And Ty2, despite having a 5-pole that was completely defended, I feel like he's still not in a terrible position in this game. Normally with these kinds of all-ins, you either win straight away or you just lose the game, right? But it seems not to be the case here.
Yeah, he even actually throws down his third hatchery earlier than he would normally be doing.
Interesting. And looks like one Zealot, though, is outdoing some of that anti-Zergling micro. Actually only killed one Zergling and took a lot of damage. So maybe he wasn't actually doing the best micro in the world. But yeah, the 2 gateways are finished. Going to pump out those 2 gateway Zealots.
Well, it looks
This
like
pylon is still mannering his gas, though.
I was going to say, it looks like he's about to catch the scouting probe, but a really nice... Not only is the pylon mannering the gas, so is the gateway.
Is it?
I would imagine so, because I would have thought the probes would try and go to the left, but I don't know if that's actually probe type.
No. They can go between.
Oh, lag. Hopefully it's not me. I can't see Ty2, but...
It does
Yeah.
seem to be Ty2.
No, Ty2, not like this.
At least we can save the game and resume from it, which is pretty cool.
Not if he drops first.
Ah, does that not allow you to save after it's dropped, I guess? Oh, of course, because it will
I
save
don't
with him
have
in the
W
game.
launcher installed, so I can't actually get rid of the drop menu.
Oh, can you do that with W Launcher? Because I've not actually seen what you can do with it.
The minus key on the numpad, and it gets rid of it.
Also, even if we did save the game, you can't OBS the save game, so we wouldn't see the rest of the game.
Ah,
RIP.
this is a bit of an awkward situation as well, because I guess you would say that Lancerx is in the lead, given the fact that Ty2 had the failed 5-pull.
Well,
But it's
I mean,
still very close
marginal-
though.
I would say that's still a very close game, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah, Ty2 did have pretty good SimCity. I don't think he was going to die to the Zealots right away.
Oh, I would just like to point out, we have had a generous $10 donation from D Hominis with a fly avatar, which is not a wasp. It's quite hard to see, but thank you for the $10 donation, and of course thank you Dimian for the $1 donation. So no longer are we fighting for $1, it is now up to $11, so that's a little bit better.
hey, thank you very much, guys.
Do we know if Shiny has shown up?
Doesn't look like it so far, Scorpion Rider's still waiting.
But that hasn't been 15 minutes though, because it was just a 5-minute game into the drop. Wait, I guess Ty2 must just be offline, right? Yeah. Oh man. Eliminated by the internet. That is very unfortunate. For some reason, Predator seems to have taken a walkover over Dandy. Is that because Dandy disconnected as well?
Not too sure, but drones turned up at least. Apparently people are looking for Vorti. He's disappeared as well. I haven't actually seen Dandy in the channel though, so I don't know if he did turn up or not. Oh, there he is. Maybe Predator just beat Dandy.
Looks like it's their second game now.
You know what? I have a feeling that Predator's done what he did last time. And wait, no, he actually gave himself a full walkover. Oh.
Because Danny's saying he has to go.
Oh dear.
Alright. Danny is out of here.
So it looks like Predator will be waiting for the winner of Nemu and no. So Sykes is waiting for the winner of Nemu and Hoibu. But I don't know if either of them are actually here, which is kind of interesting. I wonder if Nemu's online now.
Isn't that Hoibu, not Hoibu?
Possibly, yeah, it is.
Seems good to me, dude. Real life, man, confirmed to be killing esports.
It is. It even killed the Zotac finals, unfortunately. Yeah, it looks like Hovyu is in a game, but it's in a password-protected game matchmaking game, and Nemu, if he is Nemu123, is not online. So, not sure what's going on there. I'm gonna whisper Hovyu just to see what's happening. Because if he
There's
did...
no games starting for round 2, basically.
Sorry, what started?
There's basically no games in round 2 right now because everyone's got no opponent.
Seems so. Unlucky. Unlucky. Hey, I got hosted by Draco. Oh snap, 300 viewers. Welcome everybody. This is the Clash for Char number 7. Thank you very much for the host, Draco. I hope your practice session went well.
So I have freed the bottom of the bracket from being stuck forever. It looks like Hovyu didn't find Nemu, and rather than giving himself the walkover, he decided to wait.
Ladder.
Yeah, and play some ladder instead, but I've given him the walkover, so he's actually going to be against Marwin at the bottom.
Faust just messaged me saying Ty2's computer crashed and he's on his way.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to make a decision on the result of that game too.
I will ask both players if they want to regame. That's probably the
Sounds good.
simplest thing to do. That's my usual thing with disconnect. In the rules it actually says, in the event of a disconnect, if both players do agree to a regame, we will do it. If not, it will go to the person who didn't disconnect. So that would tie up the series 1-1 as well. So the good thing is, even if we do give Lancerx the walkover, it's not going to be a case of we're putting him through with the walkover. It's going to take him to game 3, so that's not too bad.
I think it's fair. The Blair Music is saying let's have the chat vote. Oh man. Dude, I wouldn't trust Twitch chat to do anything useful. I'm sorry, Twitch chat. I love you guys, but yeah.
Twitch chat finished Pokemon Red after like a month or something, and I think they've played all the other ones since, so I wouldn't put Twitch chat down too much.
See, I am not... Alright, you know what? Maybe I won't say anything, because I have like a huge conspiracy theory about that. I legitimately don't believe that that is actually possible. Like, how could Twitch chat complete an entire game by spamming random commands? It just doesn't make sense to me, because like the bot was just picking was it picking randomly, or was it picking like what was the highest percentage of commands from chat? But either way, like Twitch chat trolls so much and they put so many random things, like I really don't see how they could have actually completed the game. I'm pretty sure it was rigged.
What happened?
Well, there are only so many possible outcomes in Pokemon. It's a very linear game.
Not only that, but what happened was eventually, because of the Team Rocket hideout and all of the panels that send you the wrong way, basically what happened was there was democracy implemented, so there would be votes, and every 60 seconds an input would be chosen by based on how many people voted for it, and that kept getting voted for, so that's how it was possible in the end. Xmog, this is actually live. which is why we are waiting for a game to start and Ty2 to come back. But if Marwin does start his game first, then we should be able to jump into there.
Okay. So people in the chat are saying what you're saying. They implemented democracy, right? But let me put it this way. So basically, every command was voted for every 60 seconds, right? Which means that the game progression was the result of, like, you know, thousands of polls. But anytime there's like any remotely interesting poll on the internet, you know, it's immediately overtaken. Like 4chan just destroys it, or, you know, someone with a bot just, you know, makes a completely skewed result. Like, polls on the internet are the most useless things that you can imagine if it's at all interesting, right? So I can't imagine something as huge as the Twitch Plays Pokemon wouldn't just have like one asshole making a bot to just like spam the vote and put random commands in and just ruin it for everybody. Like, how could such a huge thing not get disrupted by random people? I just can't believe that.
Well, that actually did happen, so it's not like it was something that didn't happen. Most of the progress happened during the night, because everything, like, people would disappear.
Well, but yes, exactly. So all the real people go away, and that makes the bots even more powerful in the votes, right? I don't know. Alright, I'm done. Rant is over, we're going to the game.
Confirmed.
Okay, so Ty2 wants to regame, but it's Lancerx really that needs to make the decision. So we'll see what map he hosts, and we'll just base it off of that.
Vivian says, whoa, did I see a ring on Sales Finger? What? There's a ring? Wait, I need to pawn this off, man. Wait, no. Sad times.
Oh, Vorti showed up, cool. Good job is Terra has actually gone Bureau back for a second, so hopefully they'll play when they get back. Okay, so he's hosting Dante's Peak again. We are going to get the regame.
Nice. Good guy Lancerx.
But is he going to open 5-pill again for the ultimate mid games?
And ZZZ Noob is in here for some reason.
Because why not? Ah, he exited the game. That's funny, isn't it? That's funny, Nexus.
Yes it is.
Alright guys, time for the rematch on Dante's Peak. And spawning in the top right position as the White Zerg, Mr. Ty2, building his 5th drone. Let's see if he builds a 6th.
And in the bottom right corner, it's Protoss and the yellow colors. And the drone timing. He's not building the drone.
Oh my god. I love this, man. Lancerx doing the honorable thing and allowing a regame, and Ty2 doing the honorable thing and doing the same build. See, this is what should have happened in like that Nalgrim versus Eonzerg disconnect. They should have just regamed the same build. Guys, it's honor.
It's the perfect way of doing it, you know? I mean, if you're going to regame, why not do exactly the same things? See, the only thing about that Eonzerg game, though, is it would have been perfectly fine and there would have been no drama whatsoever had Eonzerg just not watched the replay. The fact he watched the replay completely destroyed everything.
Well, I don't think that's really the issue, though. I mean, somebody could have just told him what the builds were. Like,
well, that too, yeah.
Although what I don't understand is that Nalgrim would rather take the lose than do the same builds again.
Yes, exactly. Nalgrim actually said, no, I won't do the same builds in a rematch. So, it's like, I'm definitely, you know. Anyway, that drama's already long gone. We're watching the 5 pool. Interestingly, Lancerx actually is in a better position here because he didn't have to send out the second probe scout. His first probe scout does go in the correct direction. So he's actually slightly better off than he was last game, where he actually had to send the second probe to go and see this.
Two
And he
quick.
just throws down his forge in a random position because
Yeah.
he decides it doesn't matter.
I was gonna say there's two really weird things going on. There's also the forge and like the wall is just really strange, but also Tech Mirage, the third caster today, joining us for today as well, is Cadenzi. So that is who the third person is.
Yes, indeed. And Cadenza will be joining me to co-cast at the live finals in Italy, by the way, guys, for the $16,000 Italian Esports Open. So we're getting some casting practice in.
Here comes the Zerglings down now. And the cannons will finish in time. It looks like.
Yeah, the cannons will finish ages in time, I think. He's actually built the first cannon further up this time, so he will be able to get the second cannon up this time rather than needing to cancel it. But this pylon may actually go down.
Oh man, Ty2 realizes he can't quite get it. That was a little bit close, and a second cannon is cancelled. I'm still not like a huge fan of building the pylon in a mana position, so I can see the argument for this, which is it's slightly better protected from the Zerglings with a probe drill, and if you put it one to the left, it's a little bit more exposed. But
I think the real reason to do it is you can get your gateways with that one pylon.
Oh.
And if you build it like the pylon in your mineral line or lower, it will be really hard to get a couple of gateways out and protect the cannon.
You could build it like one to the left, no?
But
Maybe.
then the top of your base would be open to the Zerglings killing the cannon.
Maybe. Oh, probe block, pylon block at the natural, by the way, of the Zerg. Can you get another one?
Well, that probe is so nearly dead, but probes have
Two
like
HP.
infinite health. Wow, he just built it at the third hatchery location because, like, you know what? I don't need the minerals right away. I'm only go for one drone. This is Ty2.
Well, that first game he was only mining with one drone at his natural the whole game anyway.
Exactly, and these mineral patches on this map are like all the same size, and he will get that third hatchery in the normal position for his natural, so he's all good. No crazy things, and it looks like oh my god, the Zealot's trying to go out, but the Zerglings actually come behind him and get this around straight away.
Oh man, Zell taking a lot of damage, but the second Zell does come out, smacks one of those Zerglings in the face, and a probe coming down as well to help these Zealots out. The probe does provide that little extra damage boost, allows you to two-shot those Zerglings with the additional probe hit, but it looks like he's in position to make a Nexus, actually. Very interesting.
It's very strange actually because Ty2 would not be able to get his sunken down in time, so he would be able to force Zerglings if he kept going with the Zealots.
And it looks like Ty2 has added the correct hatchery position now at his natural for a 3-hatch build. But that means that when this Nexus finishes for Lancerx, and presumably he does protect it with cannons, Ty2 will be kind of at a deficit going into the mid game until he can get his own third base. He does pick off the probe though. Looks like the probe actually went too far ahead of the Zealots. Lancerx perhaps A-moving them and not paying it that much attention. And of course probes do actually move faster than the Zealots. So a bit of a mistake there, but he is coming in now. He's going to force a one sunken colony.
It should be interesting. Looks like there's going to be a little bit of engagement. The sunken finally does finish. A lot of these Zealots are actually really bruised, so he's actually going to have to run away from the one sunken, which is kind of crazy. But he is pumping Zealots still off of the 2 gateways, and he hasn't got his gas yet.
And Ty2 has gone fast layer before Zerglin speed, I believe. And now he's got his Zerglin speed coming.
Oh, yes, indeed he does. Oh, wait, there's a pylon at the front! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Guys, it's the 5-minute cannon rush. It's the 6-minute cannon rush. Lancerx is going to show the cheese prince what's up.
He's going to shield battery, maybe. Oh, no.
Yeah, I think that's likely it.
Balls.
No balls.
Okay, looks
Oh,
like...
it's gonna be lurkers.
Oh man, he really should have built that cannon out the front. That would have been so good against the Lurker build, but he needs to be careful of a slow overlord drop as well. There is actually quite a lot of airspace outside of your main in between the sort of weird natural third that has the main ramp going up to it. I mean, Ty2 isn't really going to be able to move out anytime soon.
The thing is, the Hydroden is done now, and the Cybernetics core has only just started, so Lancerx is going to be super far behind on the tech, not going to have any mobile detection anytime soon, but he is moving into the natural, half the Zealots fighting the Sunken and the Zerglings, the other half going for as many drone kills as he can. He's actually just going to sack these Zealots to try and do as much economic damage as he can, and he's actually, because it's only one Sunken, he doesn't do enough DPS, he runs past it into the back of the natural. There are a lot of Zerglings, but he's just going to run into this little corner here, maybe get some more drone kills. Another drone does fall.
Well, that's a really nice position he took behind that gas there. Leaving a Zealot wall at both sides would have been fantastic, but one of the final Zealot does look like it's going to go down. And I'm not sure.
Suicided.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was really worth it in the end of it. And look at Ty2 just immediately coming for the counterattack. Lancerx has pulled all of his probes. There is a... Oh, wow.
Here.
That's a really good wall to make at that last second. He could have died purely to the Zerglings there if he wasn't careful.
He can focus down one of those gateways and bust through it though. He does have so many Zerglings.
He can, and
He's not going for it though.
He's not building a load of cannons again. He's against Ty2, but not building enough cannons. If this ends the way that it may do, then that's entirely the blame.
Oh, we're going in with the Zerglings kicks. Here's the problem. He's got a block with the probes. The Zerglings are running through. It looks like he's actually going for a run by 3 Zerglings. Run by the rest of them. Oh my god.
Trouble is, though,
the 3 Zerglings.
The 3 Zerglings aren't going to be able to do absolutely anything in the main because there's already a cannon covering pretty much every single building, minus the core at the bottom. So, yeah, for once, the Zergling run by isn't going to do anything.
I don't know if Ty2 went for Overlord drop, but he doesn't actually have an Overlord in position.
It looks like he's trying to send one now to where the natural is. It's going to take a long time to get down there unless he's going to go Overlord speed. That is yet to be discovered.
3 Lurkers morph in and they've just finished. Will he go for the bust on the front?
Well, looks like the Zergling's going to run into cannon in the main. They barely get away, but yeah, they're stuck in between 2 cannons right now. This is kind of funny.
2 Lurkers, 3 Lurkers are running down right now. There are 2 cannons at the front, but a lot of links supporting the Zealots are there as well. The Templar Archives is on the way, but no Robo, so if the cannons die, there will be no detection. He's running in to the cannon range.
They're in the line.
The cannons. He's going to target down the Lurkers. He's targeting down one of the Lurkers. Can he target down the other Lurker? He's targeting down the Lurker. The last cannon's going to fall. The Lurkers are all dead. There's only Zerglings left. And is it going to be enough? 2 more cannons are on the way in the mineral line, but only 2 Zealots left.
Thing is, +1 hasn't finished. Yeah, +1 hasn't finished on the Zealots yet, so these Zerglings are worth their weight in gold. Another 2 cannons are trying to go up, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And Lancerx may have been busted with Zerglings again.
He's lost too many probes now. It's disastrous.
This game is completely over. Another Lurker running in. Natural is going to be abandoned. He's got 2 cannons protecting the main mineral line. But that is not going to last long. I guess he's going to... Wait, what? Did he just transfer probes into the Lurker?
He did. But they died on the links before the Lurker could even burrow. Oh, I feel so sorry for Lancerx here, but it's entirely the fault of not getting enough cannons against Ty2. Maybe he's regretting...
Double 5-kill mind games.
It's like who's gonna 5-pull in a rematch, really? But then again, he scouted it first, so he didn't hold off the 5-pull badly. He just held off the follow-up, kind of unfortunately. Oh my god, there's even a Lurker in the main, but he can't actually do any damage. There's too many cannons.
One Zealot actually tried to run past the main, but not able to do so.
Not sure why he's trying to hold here.
Oh, I think he actually cancelled +1 on his Zealots.
The drones come in though, and he's gonna build hatchery.
Oh my god. No way.
Wait, he didn't even send them back! He's gonna attack with them!
There's more drones on your way.
Oh my god, he's building more hatcheries in the main. Ty2 with the BM.
The double manor hatchery!
There's gonna be more. There's gonna be more. There's even an observatory, and that is gonna get sniped down by the Lurkers.
Oh god, there's 1 DT though, and there's no Overlord.
Oh no. But wait, he could use Lurker Splash. It's fine.
No, he's gonna let the hatchery finish and build an Overlord from it, and then they'll have an Overlord there, right? They'll be fine.
And you know what? The
comes
lurkers aren't
over
actually doing
there.
any damage to anything important. They are nearly killing the robotics facility, though. Oh my god! He's using the lings as a bait for the splash damage. He actually attacked one of his own lings there.
The OBS comes out, but he's only got 2 DTs to kill 1 billion units. The hatchery is actually going to finish, I think. Oh my god.
He's got the Overlord there as well. Poor Lancerx, he's trying to hold on, but it's not enough. We see the XD GG.
Oh no, Ty2. Oh man.
Once
Guys.
again though, build cannons against Ty2. It's just, you can't win without cannons.
All you Protosses out there, you better be making cannons. I don't want to
Ty2
see
had
any
the perfect
Protosses dying
counter
to
to
that
cannons.
anymore.
5 pull, the ultimate. You cannot build cannons at your natural anymore.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. If you 5-pull, the opponent can't build cannons at the natural, so you can just go kill them later on, because they've got no cannons. It's the perfect mind game, there we go. And Mikami feels validated in my chat because Lumaya said every Ty2 game looks the same, and he keeps getting away with it.
He does, man. He does. I thought Lancerx was bad, but Ty2 is taking it to another level.
That is very unfortunate. Now let's have a look at the bracket and see what other games there are. Looks like Ty2 is going to go into a ZVZ against True Touch. Now can he beat him again? He's actually beat him a few times recently, so Predator is waiting for the winner of Hovyu and Sykes. Norgrim is actually playing against Faust. I don't know if they're in game yet, and Terra is playing against Vorti. Looks like they've actually finally got into their game. So I don't actually think there's any games waiting to start right now.
Wait, what? Wait, Ty2 versus True Touch, though.
Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. I meant to say in the previous round.
Okay.